Dumelang ra le amohela lenanong la rona la Talk SA. Ene ka bele hore ke episode e bohlokwa gagolo mo re kileng ra etsa mo Talk SA. Re bua ka tshebediso ya dititifatsi le gore di senya jwang setjhabeng sa rona. Ka joko ke mo Lenasia South, tuleleng gore e bapetse karolo e kgolo gagolo ka nako ya apartheid. Empa dititifatsi ha se bothata ba Lenasia South fela, ke bothata ba Afrika Borwa ka bophara. The experts di tshepa hore 10% ya ma-Afrika Borwa a sebedisa dititifatsi le ho nwa jwala, empa seemo sena se ka be hore se ko hodimo haholo ho feta mona. Ka jeko ke na le ntate Nazir Lunat o tswang ko Soul City Keep It 100 o leng hore tla ba re bolella hore mona mo Lenasia e ka ba dititifatsi di sebediswa jwang. Nazir, welcome to Talk SA.
Thank you.
So Nazir, the scourge of drug abuse and substance abuse is huge worldwide. What's the direct impact that it has within the community of Lenasia?
Look, the community of Lenasia is no different from other communities. Currently, our drug or substance users are 12, ages of 12 and obviously going down.
So what would you say makes the substance abuse, especially in this community, so prevalent?
Look, apart from the fact that we have parents that obviously are substance users, and it's obviously passed on, but it's more social. It's our social challenges.
Well, we will be continuing with that conversation with you, Nazir, as we now head off to our mobile studio to see what it is that the community have to say and what drugs are doing within this particular community. Stay with us. Batho ba bangata ba sebedisang dititifatsi ba simolotse fela ntse ba bapala le metswalle ya bone ka jeko ba ithola e le makgoba a tsone dititifatsi tse. Ka jeko baeti ba rona ke Farana, ke Patrick le Karabo. Welcome.
Hi.
And ba tlo re bolella ka tsela e leng hore bone ba itsamaile hore ba tle ba fihle mo baleng ka jeko. So Farana, where did it all start for you?
After I got retrenched, I felt alone. I then started drugging. I felt it's nice, it calmed me down. I am doing it till today. Okay, I just don't have a reason why I'm doing it, to be honest.
So when you have money, you have
Then I
access
go.
to the drugs.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. But I was 2 weeks ago there, hitting a spanga, the way I get from my supplier.
So when you say hitting a spanga, you commit crimes?
No, I mean the drugging.
Okay.
I sit the way my supplier is. I sit sometimes till 2, 3 o'clock. There's days I don't even go home for 2 days.
So the 5 children at home, who are they with when
There's
you've gone
days
for
when I'm
treatment?
drugging, I just don't even care because I know my granny is there.
Sure, Farana. Patrick,
My sister.
uqale nini ukusebenzisa idakamizwa mpintshana?
Yo, ngiqale 2013 mina.
Bona ngakhi?
Benginangaki 20 ya, 20.
Uze kanjani?
Ngiqale ngama-bash, kwagcina kwaba everyday. Ngagcina sengitshontsha kithi, ngatshontsha nesibhamu, sengibamba inkunzi esikoleni, sengenze house breaking.
Ukuthi ubheme ukukhosta malini?
30 rand i-bag.
Iglasta how long?
2 hours nje seyiphumile emzimbeni kufuneke.
So utshontsha isibhamu, uthathela abanye abantwana esikolweni, and then after that azange ejele?
Ngaya ejele, ngahlala 2 months ejele, ngaloko ngibhema khona ejele.
Uyachubeka ejele ukubhema?
Yeah, ngiyachubeka ejele.
Uthola kuphi idakamizwa ejele?
Khona ejele kunabantu abethingisa ejele ukuthi kanjani nami mara bengithola khona ejele.
Ka re wena o itshebegela ka re o mjitanyana o ithuletseng. Ke mang o go kentseng mo di-drugseng?
Ke peer pressure, my sister.
Dimpentse tsa gago?
Wa tseba le wena o plomile kasi o sa etse next o qena so porega wabo. Tshotse di-responsibilities tsa hao di tla morao ha o sa dinano nana yona pele ke yona ntho ya o
O
qala
phelela yone.
philela yona.
Batswadi ba hao e ba tshwere jwang taba ya hore o sebedise dititifatsi?
Okay, fine, ya ba tshwara gantle taba eo ka bana ona motswadi velo ka batla go bona ngwana ntsa le mo dititifatsing wabo. Qena se so fello utswa ko ntlung so qena so ya ko mo strateng jwanong so lo utswa ko strateng ene jwanong ko strateng ya badlali ke mo una le mphakathi ba tlo shapa ntho tse jwalo no ka ithola so shwile wabo.
Patrick, ungathi yini ento uke wayenza ozisolayo ngayo
Ukuthathela abantwana ababantu amafoni wabo
esikele?
esigela. Engizisa into inhliziyo ebhlungu leyo nto leyo.
Ukuthi mawubathathela ngaleso sikhathi
Anginandaba.
awunazwelo?
Anginandaba ngikhethelele kuthemba. Ngifuna lento engiyifuna ngalesikhathi engisifunayo.
There's a prominent person who you say is involved in the whole drug ring. Take me a little bit in terms of your involvement and how it works.
I've been moving with people that are high ranking, whatever. They also call it a coming drug. We've been booking in rooms and all those things. But they are top guys.
So to you, this drug is not a problem. It works for in your life. You don't feel that it messes anything in your life. It just calms you down.
That's what I'm saying. I know that's on my side. But I know for the others that I see, they turned out to be robbing. They end up in prison. Because I was never ever there.
Karabo, farana ntho e buang kore yena drug ha se bothata for yena. Wena mo wena bophelong ke bothata because we thola mo plekeng gore yanong o batla go tswa mo di drugseng. Ditoro tsa hao as moshimane o monnyane mo bophelong ba hao ke eng for go tswela pele?
Well, okay, fine. So qala kore at least to accept gore o na le bothata vele wabo. If I was accept o na le bothata, never be the way forward, my sister wabo. O tlo dula ntse o itjwetsa re aye ntse ke yona sampane le sharp wabo. And first step nne ke nkileng ko admit vele gore ya this thing I ruinile bophelo baka wabo.
Patrick, wena ungathi ifiso zakho yini ukuthi uphumelele empilweni?
Mina mesisa into engifisa ukuthi ngiphumelele empilweni. ngifuna ukuba a-professional soccer player.
Farana, you're a mother of 5.
Yes.
Probably 5 very beautiful children. What are your dreams and aspirations, and what do you want for those kids?
There's things that I never had. I want them to have. But I think I was the downfall. I'm only living with 3 at the moment. The other 2 has been gone away.
Okay.
But I do see them. It's just a family member that has them. But I need to change too, because they are watching me. And there is a day the small one repeats what I. And normally when she picks up something, she brings it and she calls it on the name. That it's, we know
what
that.
it is.
Yeah.
Sure. Farana, Patrick, Karabo, re lebogela nako ya lona le gore le kgone go bulela setšhaba ka tsela e le tsamaileng, and we wish you all the best le gore le recover very soon.
Ya ga le
Sure, sisters.
A re tswa papatsong tla ba re dutse le batho ba leng gore ba tswang go di NGO tse zamang go thusa batho within the communities tsa rona gore dititifatsi di fediswe. Re tla le bona ha re tswa papatsong. Re le amohele hape lenaneong la rona la Talk SA ka jeko re bua ka tshebediso e mpe ya dititifatsi le hore di etsa eng mo hara setšhaba sa rona. Ke na le borre ba bararo ba leng hore ba tswa go di NGO tse fapaneng ba leng hore ba tlo re thusa go thola dikarabo go potsong ena. Borre ra le amohela ho Talk SA. Re na le ntate James, Mandla, Lenasia. Welcome.
Thank you.
Nazir, I want to start with you. We're in the south of Johannesburg, and we see a lot of the drug use been happening over decades and decades. What would you say is the most prevalent drug that is used here, and why?
Well, look, when you talk of prevalence, it depends on the pocket. So, in other words, you'll have from Nyaupe till Cat and Crystal. It depends on the availability of cash to that specific person.
Okay.
And that becomes obviously the choice of drugs.
Talking about that, earlier on we had Farana who mentioned that she helps a prominent figure within society to get drugs. Do such situations contribute within the community for people to perpetually use these drugs?
Well, look, it's not uncommon for that type of arrangement. It's an arrangement. We must accept and understand that the pandemic of drugs has reached such levels that practically no one is untouched. And that also goes obviously for your social status and your social standing. So what would happen is that if I'm a prominent person and I'm obviously involved with drugs, it would be problematic for me to go to the merchant myself or to the drug peddler myself, because then I'm obviously going to be noticed. So what would happen is that I'd obviously have a middleman, and this middle person would go and buy the drugs. You must also understand the middle person is an addict themselves.
It's quite common within our societies.
It's quite common.
Ntate Mandla ke batlotla ko wena bo abuti earlier on ba buile hore bone ba gone go funda di habits tsa bone tsa di drugs. Ba utswitse ba nkela batswadi o mong a ba re o nkile sethunya a nkela le bana ba bang ko sekolong. Apart from crime, ke impact engwe hape e feng e leng gore di drugs e ba le yone mo society ya rona?
Ukuthi ungathola sisi izidakamizwa zinento eziningi ezifaka emphakathini. abantwana bayaqala ukuntshontsha, bayaqala ukubana kungabi nokuzwana phakathi kwemndeni ababuya kuyo ngendaba yokuthi umntwana usebenzisa izidakamizwa. Lokho yiyo ke into esiyibona kakhulu. Enye into esiyibona kakhulu ukuhlukana kwabazali.
So usho ukuthi le ndaba iqala endlini.
Yeka.
Abazali na indlela ukuthi sikhulisa abantwana bethu kanjani.
Yebo.
Can lead ukuthi abantwana bagcine basebenzisa izidakamizwa.
Lokho ngiyavumelana lakho kakhulu ukuthi indlela esikhulisa ngayo abantwana nomphakathi wethu ucontribute kakhulu ekutheni abantu basebenzise izidakamizwa.
Abazali isiboniso ngempela. Ntate James, how do we really community here? Re thusa jwang batho ba leng gore ra ba bona gore ba kene mo tabeng ya dithithifatse re banka jwang re ba thuse gore ba kgone go tswa ke eng se rona tshwantse re setse really ordinary people ba community?
First of all, rona as a youth crime prevention desk ne mosebetsi wa rona ke youth safety, youth safety general. So ntwe re etsang kuri re ya go dikolong re bua le youth, re ba educator, re raise le awareness campaign, then repeat happy re be le di community meetings whereby we invite parents le bana ka bona, and then aru recruit o tlo join a structure sa rona. Impact etsang kuri we are keeping you away from the streets, we occupy you because as of fitlile mole o tlo busy o bereka. Re tlo ba le di programs tse tshwanang le bo sports against crime, and then re tlo etsa hape le di awareness around the community. We say that by distribution of pamphlets, batho ba tsebe, yes, di bereka yang, yeah. And then if ever like re kopana le youth tholore like ke the victims, and then they need assistance, that's when then we engage the relevant stakeholders there in mutshwana le bo Nishtara, bo LDEC, gore ba khona gore like ba re assist.
So those are the harsh realities of what drugs can do to our bodies. I want to now open the discussion up back to our community and find out if there are any questions that are unresolved that you may have with regards to the abuse of drugs and alcohol. We've got a lady here. Please state your name and your question.
Hi, I'm Jade Miles. I'm a recovering addict with Insanka Nishtara. And I just have a quick question on how do I go about helping other addicts out there in the communities?
Tate Mandla re tla lahlela ko wena ke eng se motho a ka setsang gore a thuse ba bang ba leng gore wa ba bona le bona gore ba suffer from the same problems within the community?
Okay, thank you for the question, Jade. Into umuntu angayenza if efuna ukusiza abanye kumele uphile impilo ebonakalayo ebantwini, uyiba isibonelo ukwenzela ukuthi abantu babone ukuthi le into iyakhona ukuthi iyenzakale. Umuntu angaphuma ekusebenziseni izidakamizwa. Ungeke ube ngumfundisi othi abantu mabaye esontweni wena ungaye esontweni usiya phuza utshwala.
So it's by setting a good example that you're able to assist others in the community. We have another question from the gentleman over there.
My name is Mohammed Hussein Francis. I'm a recovering addict from Crystal Meth in Dhaka. I am 3.5 months and 3 days sober. My question is, how does your involvement as a safety ambassador affect the community when it comes to drugs, merchants and affected family and crisis?
The reason why he structurally say to SA Youth Crime Prevention was for me. It was to maintain and build that strong relationship between the community and Amapois. Because remember, Amapois angeke asebenze without the community. And then in order for us ukuthi crime rate to see reduce, we need to work hand in hand with the police.
So nisebenzisana kakhulu namaphoyisa ukuthi nincedise umphakathi. Sinombuzo wethu wokugcina sinomama lapha emuva. Mama, umbuzo wakho yini?
Mina igama lami ngo-Aisha Gamede. Bengicela ukubuza njengomzali ukuthi njengoba sinabantwana ezindlini siyazama ukuthi bangangeni kulezini. Kepha abantwana bethu simangala bangenile siyabafaka ukuthi badlale imidlalo bangangeni kulezo zinto. But at the end of the day sithola ukuthi abantwana bethu baphakathi kulezo zinto.
Ntate Mandla ke nana ena e ka khutlela ho wena because o deala ka the process at the end ha setse ba qadile. But it's very important to tseba hore batswadi ba ka etsa eng mo ntlong go etsa sure hore ngwana e bile ha iko.
Ngiyabonga mama ukubuza lo mbuzo. Into okumele siyazi njengabazali ukuthi kumele sizame ukuthi sibe nobudlelwano nabantwana bethu, sazi ukuthi umntwana uthandani yena empilweni yakhe. umntwana angafundi izinto ezinhle noma ezimbi kubo makhelwane, kodwa akafunde kuwe wazi izidingo zomntwana ukuthi umntwana yini akufunayo empilweni yakhe, uthandani, into angayithandiyo yipi na yipi na yipi.
Ke batla itshware fela mo papa because ha re tswa papatsong ke batla re bue le hore maponisa a bapala role e feng within the communities tsa rona ho etsa sure hore dititifatsi di a fokotseha ebile re tsene re dintshitse. Ha re tswa papatsong re tla be re bua le mooki o leng hore tlo re bolella hore dititifatsi di etsa eng mo mmeleng wa motho. Dula fela ya. Lenaneo la hao la Talk SA le tswela pele muhi pele ha papatso re bile le batho ba di NGO ba re jwetsang hore dititifatsi di etsa eng mo hara setjhaba sa rona le sone setjhaba se re bolelletse maikutlo a bone ka yona taba ena. Hona jwane re na le mooki o leng hore ke Zippy Gavin o tlo re bolelang hantle hore dititifatsi di etsa eng mo mmeleng wa motho. Zippy, thank you so much for joining us. Mme ke kopa o botsa physically gantsi dititifatsi di etsa eng mo mmeleng wa motho?
Dititifatsi di koafatsa mmele wa motho. O tlo bona motho wa teng a simolla a khokofala, letlalo la gagwe le simolla le tšhentšha. Bangwe ba bona ga ba dirisa diritibatsi tse di tshwana le nyaope, mmala wa letlalo wa gagwe o ya tšhentšha, motho wa teng o tla fitlhela a le montsho thata.
Mama ke batla tseba fela gore yanong ha ke le mme kapa motswalle ke itse yang gore motho wa leloko la go gae o berekisa diritibatsi?
Ga o le mme go gae o tlo lemoga gore motho o a ka tswa a dirisa diritibatsi ka go simolla a fetola mekgwa ya gagwe ya botshelo. O tlo go bona ngwana a simolla a robala thata, ngwana a simolla a dira dilo tse o sa di tlwaelang, a ikarabela ka mokgwa mongwe o sa o tlwaelang. Motho wa teng wa timela, o fitlhela go na le dinako tse dingwe go sa mmone a le mo gae, o tla ba simolla a nna le dilo tse dingwe tse o ipotsang gore ngwana o a ka tswa a tsaya ka dilo tse di tshwanang le tse.
No ke leboga mama, re lebogela nako ya gago le gore re bontshe gore diritibatsi di etsa eng mo mmeleng wa motho. Ra leboga. So you see the harsh effects that drugs have mo mmeleng ya rona. Mme se wa bua le gore la o le motswadi ke eng se tshwantseng o setse o bone le gore ngwana gaga e ka ba wa di berekisa na. Hona jwale ke tlo bulela to our floor to hear hore community yone e ka ba ena le dipotso tse feng tse leng hore ha di so arabiwe. I'd like any stories. I mean, we live together. I'd like to know, are there any stories to tell how this community has been impacted by the use of drugs and alcohol? Anybody who'd like to go first?
Okay, my name is Nadira. I'm 27 years old. I've been in active addiction for 5 years. In the year 2014, I lost my 5-year-old daughter. And 3 years later, I have a 5-month-old baby. And early this year, help was offered to me. And I then made a decision, I wanted to go to rehab and to better my life, not only for myself, but for my daughter as well, because I've lost a daughter. And now that I have another daughter, I need to be a good example for her. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing such a touching story. Yes. Who else do we have in the audience? We've got a lovely lady in red. Asseblief, vertel us your story.
Ek is 'n jong volwassene, Victoria. Ek is 23 jaar oud en ek is 'n recovery drug addict by Lenasia. Ek was op drugs vir 11 jaar van my lewe en daar is so baie wat ek verloor het en baie wat ek berou. As ek julle kan met my hele storie sê, dit maak my baie seer om te kyk waarvan ek kom. Dis waarom ek wil julle buite sê. Dit is die verkeerde keuse wat om te doen. As jy dink om te drink en drugs te vat, jy sal dit berou. So it's best that you can stay sober.
True words of motivation. They thank you for keeping strong, and you truly are a role model. So thank you for your story. I'm sure we've got time for one last story. We've got the gentleman in the blue over there.
Hello people, my name is Abdul. Ek is van Kliptown af. Ek het 20 jaar mendreeks gerook. Ek is maar nou 20 dae skoon. In hy 20 jaar wat ek mendreeks gerook het. Ek het different soorte pille gerook. Die pille van daai tyd was Shining Tops, Lost of Memories Ons het gerook so, as ons gerook het, ons het vergeet waar was ons. Maar nou ek het gerecover die eerste maal in my lewe en as ek nou 20 dae skoon van 20 jaar van drugs gebruik. Maar ek is so bly van ek leer baie hier in Lenasia. Lenasia het my geleer hoe om my lewe te wat se naam, hoe om drugs te kontroleer, dat ek nie weer drugs moet rook nie en hoe om suksesvol te is in lewe in. Ek is bly dat SABC twee hier gekom het, dat ander mense ook kan sien wat is die conditions van die mense wat drugs gebruik.
Baie dankie meneer.
Dankie my mevrou.
I want us to get into the solutions, the resolutions as to what do we need to do to move forward. And Nazira, I'll start with you. One, how do we move drugs out of our communities? And secondly, what is it that we need to do as a community to make sure that our young people are not taken by the scourge?
Thank you. I think those are quite important questions. And I was asking me how do we take this up. Because that is actually what drugs are. Drugs is not a problem. It's you as a consumer, as a user. And we said that the idea is not getting rid of drugs. The idea is showing your own self-peace. The idea is you taking care of yourself. And when that happens, drugs then obviously is left to the dealers, consumer level.
Manda, I want to move on to you. For someone to come to Sanka, what does it take? To get to the Ferrari, Capatana, that can have a lot of your gates, you take it to James, lastly, for when he aims to live as a crime prevention facility, and the community
crime prevention desk. It's not well affair. We do need those people who are but on our community support. At the end of the day, but almost nothing. The avoid of the party the whole day, but you want to say because when you are there, you will be with confidence. You'll be finding people who are going to get to you.
Dr. James, Amanda, and Nasir, thank you so much for your time and for your knowledge, and I'm sure people at home have really taken all of this information and put it to heart and possibly put it to good use. So thank you for that. Lona go high ke tshepo re le ikutlwetse le nkile kaofela information e re filweng yona ka jeno go bontsha gore dithethefatsi di teng di phela within our communities. The only thing se rona tshwanetse re setse is to make sure gore we stand up strong, we move against them, re tlo kgona gore re be setšhaba se kopaneng. Kopana le rona go Facebook mo e leng gore re tlo lefa information ya gore o ka thola kae thuso, share le wena dipono tsa gago tse leng gore o na le tsone with regards to this space. Thank you for joining us on Talk SA. Until next time, this is Alexa.